This is the 2025 6th gen Toyota 4Runner, and you may notice from the front that it bears a pretty good resemblance to the new Tacoma. And that's because despite one being made in Mexico and the other being made in Japan, they're based on the same platform. Now, this is an SR5 trim, which is the base 4Runner, and I think is probably going to be the volume seller of the 4Runner lineup. Now, stepping on in, we do get manual adjustments minus lumbar. We do get power lumbar. And stepping on in, we do get an 8-inch screen. You can get a 14-inch screen as an option. They pretty much run the same software. And this does come with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Now, you do get a screen here for your tachometer and speedometer. And I think that's a pretty good high-tech setup. Now, down here, you still get single zone climate control. And you do get a pretty hefty controller for the 8-speed automatic transmission, which the Tacoma also has. Keep in mind, the last 4Runner had a 4-liter V6 with a 5-speed automatic. This now has the same 2.4-liter Turbo 4 from the Tacoma that also has an 8-speed automatic. Now, we switch from handbrake to a parking brake with brake hold. So if you don't know what that is, if you stop at a stoplight, come to a complete stop, that is, it'll hold the vehicle for you, so you can just release the brake. It won't do anything. After 3 minutes of being stopped, it will engage the parking brake. Now down here we do get 4 high, 2 high, and 2 low. 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low. We do get a tow haul mode and a drive modes. And in here we do get a pretty good amount of storage. We also get a Easter egg back here. I didn't notice until now. It says 4Runner. We do get some pretty good sized cup holders, as well as a grab handle for the passengers, and a coat hook, or so it seems, and an area to put stuff in for the passengers. And this glove box is damped but not lined with felt. Now, we also get a sunglass holder. That's always good to see. And what appear to be LED lights. And the beloved, I can't demonstrate it now, but I will later, or I think either Roman or TRD John will later. I don't have the keys to this thing, unfortunately. But looking at the side, the door does appear smaller. Don't know why. And you may look at this and think that this is like safari glass. It's not. And stepping back here, legroom is all right. And now let's take a look at the window sticker, just because I feel like it. We get, this is a 2025 4Runner SR5 4-wheel drive. And if you want to, you can take a look at the options it comes with. Not really that many. It does come with the beige interior. And total price is $46,168. And some people do say that Like, turbos are complete crap. Though, with the previous generation 4Runner, that was rated like 16 city, 19 highway, not even 20 with the EPA, with the fuel economy. With this, fuel economy has gone up. You get 21 combined, 19 city, 25 highway. That's like the same as most minivans, even though most minivans use a V6. This uses a turbo 4. But in terms of safety features, I forgot to go over that. We have Toyota's Safety Sense 3.0, like on the Tacoma over there. And we also get blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert. So if I come back out and you're not familiar with blind spot monitoring, if someone's in your blind spot on either mirror, this light will shine to let you know. And if you attempt to put your turn signal on that to change lanes, in the side that you have someone in your blind spot, that light will blink and you'll get audible notices. Whereas with rear cross traffic alert, if you are backing out of a space and someone comes to your left or to your right, you will get audible notices as well as visual notices in the backup camera. Now back here, I'd say design-wise, this is a pretty evolutionary take from the last generation. We do have 4Runner spelled out down here. And as you may notice, the rear wiper is still tucked up under there, like the last generation 4Runner. Even though I wish Toyota did that with more of their cars, not just the 4Runner and Lexus RX. The previous Sienna had it, and I think that's the only one. Now, you can use these buttons to control the window, but I think it's only if you have the key on you. Now, this is the cargo space, and you can get it with a power hatch, but this one doesn't have it. It is huge, and you can get it with a third row, though you can also get it with a hybrid, though you can't get the hybrid on the SR5 trim. If you get the high voltage battery will linger around here, and you'll lose some space. I believe that's also the case with the third row. That's why you can't combine the hybrid and the third row. Anyway, if you want to see somewhat what it's like with the seats folded down, I will happily do so. They just tumble forward like so. That is what it's out like with the seat folded with a flat cargo area. It wouldn't be, if it were folded just like that on a hybrid, it would be flat, or a model with a third row. One of those two would be fine, though the way it is now, you can't fold it flat. The cargo area is not flat here. Anyway, whatever, I'm gonna leave it that way. We also got a tow hitch down here, and just concludes my 2025 4Runner video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, then please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you next time.